Are you ready to uncover the drama and intrigue of the Tudor court? The Tudor court was a place of grandeur and intrigue, full of ambitious men and women vying for the king's favour. Amidst the opulent tapestries and lavish banquets, life at court was a constant dance of power and influence. Henry VIII, with his striking presence, was the sun around which the court revolved. His reign, from 1509 to 1547, was marked by dramatic changes that shaped English history. Henry's quest for a male heir led him through 6 marriages, each marked by its challenges and controversies. Henry VIII was a monarch with grand ambitions, both for his country and his dynasty. Born in 1491, he ascended the throne at just 17 years old. His early reign was characterized by a vigorous foreign policy, including campaigns in France and Scotland. The king's desire for a male heir was driven by his belief in securing the Tudor dynasty. His marriage to Catherine of Aragon was the first step in this quest. However, as the years passed and only a daughter, Mary, was born, Henry's desperation grew. His determination to have his way led to significant religious and political upheaval, most notably the break with the Catholic Church. Despite his many flaws, Henry's reign left an indelible mark on English history. Catherine of Aragon, Henry's first wife, was a Spanish princess with a strong sense of duty and piety. Born in 1485, she was the daughter of Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile. Catherine married Henry in 1509, shortly after his accession to the throne. Their marriage was initially a happy one, marked by mutual respect and affection. Catherine's inability to produce a male heir became a growing concern for Henry. Despite bearing several children, only one, Mary, survived infancy. Her refusal to acquiesce to an annulment led to England's break with the Catholic Church. Catherine's resistance and unwavering faith earned her respect, but also sealed her fate. Anne Boleyn, Henry's second wife, was a figure of great intrigue and controversy. Born around 1501, she spent part of her youth at the courts of the Netherlands and France. Anne returned to England in the early 1520s and quickly caught Henry's eye. Unlike Catherine, Anne was determined to marry Henry and become queen. Her refusal to become his mistress drove Henry to seek an annulment from Catherine. Anne and Henry married in 1533, and she was crowned queen shortly thereafter. Anne gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth, but failed to produce a male heir. In 1536, Anne was arrested on charges of adultery, incest, and treason, and was subsequently executed. Anne's legacy is one of ambition, intelligence, and tragic downfall. Jane Seymour, Henry's third wife, was a stark contrast to her predecessor. Born around 1508, she came from a modestly noble family. Jane's gentle and submissive nature appealed to Henry. Jane and Henry married in 1536, just days after Anne Boleyn's execution. Jane's primary duty was to provide Henry with a male heir, a task she fulfilled in 1537 with the birth of Edward. Jane died of postnatal complications just 12 days after Edward's birth. Despite her brief time as queen, Jane's impact was significant. The stories of Henry's final 3 wives, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr, illustrate the continuing turbulence of his reign. Anne of Cleves, a German princess, was Henry's 4th wife. Their marriage, arranged for political reasons, was brief and largely unconsummated. Catherine Howard, Henry's 5th wife, was a cousin of Anne Boleyn and much younger than the king. Their marriage in 1540 was initially passionate, but Catherine's past indiscretions led to her execution in 1542. Catherine was raised in the household of the Dowager Duchess of Norfolk, where she was exposed to courtly life and its intrigues. Before her marriage to Henry, Catherine had several romantic entanglements which would later be used against her. Accused of adultery, Catherine was arrested, tried and executed at the Tower of London, meeting a tragic end at just around 20 years old. Catherine Parr, Henry's 6th and final wife, was a learned and pious woman who managed to outlive the king. Their marriage in 1543 brought stability in Henry's later years. Catherine played a key role in the education of Henry's children and was an advocate for religious reform. The legacies of these women are varied but significant. Together they represent the complex and often perilous nature of marriage to Henry VIII. Henry VIII's marriages had a profound impact on the Tudor dynasty, shaping the future of England. Subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from history. Thank you for watching.